In this video, I'm going to show you 5 awesome automations that you can create using Aqara devices. And at the end, I'll show you how to create a basic yet powerful DIY security system that you don't want to miss. I'll show you step by step how to set each one of these automations up, and there'll be chapters and time codes in the description below if you want to skip around to a specific automation. Now, if you're not familiar with Aqara, Aqara is a smart home brand that offers many types of smart home accessories, ranging from basic products like temperature and context sensors, as well as unique devices like cubes and buttons for controlling your other HomeKit devices. And Aqara Hub is required for all of these automations to work, and the hub must be online in order for these automations to run. Starting with automation idea number 1 is using the Aqara Cube. The Aqara Cube has 6 different customizable gestures to control your HomeKit devices. I use this in my office and rotate the cube to turn on my Aqara smart plug that's powering a fan, which then turns on my desk light strip and lamp. Then whenever I leave my office, I push the cube and it turns off the smart plug, which then turns off everything in my office. Unfortunately, this device does not work with HomeKit, so you will have to use an automation from the Aqara app, the Home app, and another Aqara device to trigger the automations. Open up the Aqara app and choose the automation tab at the bottom. Here we can create the if-then automation. Under if, choose add and scroll down and choose our Aqara Cube. And here we can choose all the gestures to trigger this automation. So for this example, we'll be using the shake gesture. You'll see the all conditions are met. So if you have multiple devices or triggers that you want to use, you can choose all conditions or any. There's also acting time. This is if you want it to only run on certain days or between certain times. I'll just skip this for now. Then is what we want to have happen when the cube shakes. You have a bunch of options here like automations and scenes, but we'll skip this, and here are the accessories that you can control. So I'll choose the smart plug and turn it on and hit save. I'll give this automation a name, something like fan cube, and now we'll see it in our list of automations. So if I shake the cube, then the automation runs that will turn on my smart plug. Now to get this device to control your HomeKit devices, you have to create an additional automation, and here's how to set that up. When you're in the Home app, go to the Automation tab and tap the plus symbol to create a new automation. Now I want this automation to run when the smart plug is on, so we'll choose when an accessory is controlled. Choose our smart plug and tap next, and choose when the power is on, then tap next. And now we can choose our scenes or other devices. So I want my desk and lamp to turn on, so we'll choose those and adjust the colors, and then we'll tap next. And here we can see that whenever the smart plug is on, it'll run this automation, and then we'll tap done. So now whenever I shake the cube, it'll run an automation in the Aqara app to turn on the smart plug, which then triggers an automation in the Home app to turn on other devices. This next automation has made a big difference in how I work every day. My office gets hot in the afternoon, and it's hard to work or stay focused in a hot room. So I could turn on a fan to start cooling off, but I don't want to have to walk into a hot room. So I use the Aqara temperature sensor to automatically turn on the fan when the humidity is at least 75% in the room, and then the fan will automatically turn off when the temperature is below 70 degrees. This way, in theory, you'll always have a cool office. To set this up, open up the Home app and then create a new automation. And since this is a sensor, choose when a sensor detects something. And you'll now see that temperature and humidity sensors are exposed for thermostats and other sensors. I'll choose the humidity sensor in my office and choose when rises above 75%, then tap next. Next, I will scroll down and choose my fan and tap to turn it on and give this automation a name, and then tap done. Now I want my fan to automatically turn off when the temperature in my office is just right, so my fan is not constantly going. So I'll create another automation, and this time choose the temperature sensor, and when the temperature drops below 70 degrees, then I will choose to turn off the fan, and I'll give this a name, then tap done. This way my office will stay nice and cool. The third automation involves a good old midnight snack. I have an Aqara contact sensor on my bedroom door, and whenever I open it from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., my lights will turn on at a dim brightness and a warm color, so I can get a late night snack and scroll through Instagram for like 30 minutes instead of sleeping. After eating a whole container of ice cream, I use the Aqara wireless mini switch under my counter to trigger a Siri shortcut that will wait 10 seconds, which gives me enough time to get back into the bedroom. Then my lights will automatically turn off. Now you could use a contact sensor to turn off the lights, so whenever I go back into the bedroom and close the door, my lights will turn off. But the issue I have with this is that if you close the door right after you enter in the kitchen, the lights will turn off, and then you have to return them back on, which defeats the purpose of the automation. And by waiting 10 seconds in the Siri shortcut, it gives the shortcut enough time that whenever I reopen my door going into the bedroom, the lights will not turn on after they've already already been off. The lights will just turn off. This has been really useful because instead of having to walk into the kitchen and tell Siri to turn on the lights and then having to wait in the dark for the lights to turn on, they can automatically turn on whenever you're in the room. This is also great if you don't want to wake anybody up by talking to Siri in the middle of the night while everybody's trying to sleep. This is a two-part automation. So the first part is setting up a motion sensor to turn on the lights. To set this up, open up the Home app and then create a new automation. And since this is a sensor, choose when a sensor detects something. Choose your sensor. So in my case, it's my bedroom door. Then choose when it's opened. Choose the time. And since I want this to happen at night, we'll choose specific time and set your time. I'm choosing between 10 p.m. to 4 a.m., but you can do whatever time that you like. And I'll choose my midnight snack scene for this and tap next. I'll give this automation a name and then I'll tap done. Now to set up an Aqara button press to turn off your lights, here's what you have to do. Find your button that you want to use in the Home app and tap on it. Choose the type of press that you want to use. In my case, it's a single press, and then tap add. And this is the most important part. Scroll all the way down to convert to shortcut. Now keep in mind this shortcut will run on your HomeKit hub and not on your phone, so your actions will be limited compared to a regular Siri shortcut. Remove the existing action and search, tap on add action. Since we need the shortcut to wait to turn off the lights, type in wait and add that to the shortcut. Choose how long you want the shortcut to wait before running. I'll say 10 seconds. And this will take some trial and error to figure out which time works best for you. Then to add our lights, tap the search bar and type in control and add this action. Tap on scenes and accessories and choose the lights that you want to turn off, and then tap next, then tap done. So now whenever I single press this button, the shortcut will wait 10 seconds and then automatically turn off my lights, instead of turning off the lights right away. With the Aqara leak sensor, you're able to be notified if there's been a leak in your house and trigger an Aqara alarm so everybody can hear an audible alert and have lights flash blue to indicate a water leak. And then after a little bit, all the lights will auto return to normal. If you just want one light to flash, then using the Signals app is going to be the easiest way to create this. But if you want multiple lights to flash at once, then it does get a little bit complicated, but don't worry, I'll show you step by step how to set this up. Open the Aqara app and create a new automation. And for the if, choose your leak sensor and then choose when a leak is detected. Under then, tap on add and choose the M1S hub. You'll see a bunch of options here, and we first want to turn the light on and turn it blue. So we'll choose turn on the night light to the assigned state, and here you can choose the brightness and the color of the light. I just go 100% and blue to indicate water. Next, we need to play the alarm sound. So under then, we'll add another action and choose our hub, and this time choose play assigned ringtone. There are a bunch of ringtones to choose from, and when you tap on one, it'll play the sound. I like Missile Countdown, so hopefully that'll be able to get somebody's attention. And choose the volume you want the alarm to play at, and the alarm will play for about 5 to 10 seconds depending on the sound. We want this to happen for a little bit, then turn off the light. So we'll tap add, and this time choose delay, and we'll say to stop everything after 10 seconds. Finally, we need to turn off the light. So click add, choose the hub, and choose turn off night light. So when a leak is detected, it'll turn on the light, play a ringtone, and then stop, and after 10 seconds, turn off the light. If you want a leak to flash your lights, here's how to set that up. Open the Home app and create a new automation, and choose when a sensor detects something, and choose the water leak sensor and when it detects a leak. And you can create a scene that will automatically flash your lights by using the Signals app, but if you don't have that app, then here's how to set this up. Scroll all the way down to convert to shortcut, and we'll create a small Siri shortcut. Tap on scenes and accessories. We need to flash the lights, and then after so many seconds, set the light back to normal. Tap on scenes and accessories, choose your lights, press and hold to adjust the color and the brightness. Now to make the lights flash, we need to turn it on and off. But if you turn the lights off right after we just turned them on, then it will not create that flash effect. So we need to add a delay action to create the flashing effect. So add the wait action, and 2 seconds or so seems to work well. Then to turn the lights off, tap on the house icon in the previous action and choose duplicate and drag it under the wait action, and tap on the light name and then tap to turn it off. Now whenever we run this shortcut, it will turn the light on and then turn it off. But we want it to continually to do that. So we need to add in a repeat action for it to continually to turn on and off, and drag the actions into the repeat action and choose how many times you want this action to run. So I'll just say do 5. And now we need to set the lights back to normal. Tap on the house icon in the previous action and choose duplicate and drag it under the wait action, and go ahead and control your lights and choose your scene or however you want your lights to look after they are done flashing blue. So I'll just choose a regular scene that I have to put these lights back to normal. So now whenever a leak is detected, it will send us an alert and the lights will flash blue 5 times and then put the lights back to a normal state. Tap next and you can give it a name if you want and then tap on done. The last automation is a DIY security system that will sound an alarm from various places and send you a notification. This automation has a bunch of steps, but again, don't worry, I'll break it down step by step and here's how to set it up. When you open the Aqara app, at the top you'll see the status of the security system here. There are 4 different security modes: 24/7 guard, home guard, away guard, and night guard. We'll need to configure the away mode in the Aqara app, so in the alert mode, tap on edit and choose away guard. There is the exit delay. Go ahead and turn this on. This gives you time to get out the door before the system auto arms. I like to do 5 seconds myself, but you can do it longer if you like. And for the trigger device, this is what will cause the alarm to go off. So tap on the plus button and choose your device, and then choose what happens with the device. So I'll say when it's open. And under entry delay, this is how long the system will wait for you to disarm the system when you get back home. Now the whole point of this automation is to have the alarm go off pretty quickly after you enter the home, but not quick enough that it does not give you enough time to disarm the system. So you're gonna have to find the balance and figure out how long or how short your timing needs to be. If you place an Aqara wireless mini switch right at your front door, then as soon as you enter the house, you can quickly and easily disarm the security system. So I'll choose the shortest at 5 seconds. Next is the alarm, and by default, you'll see there's 2 actions and you're not able to add more or remove them. So you'll get an alert on your phone and all your Aqara hubs will play a sound. This will play on all your Aqara hubs, so if you have more than one like the G2H camera and an M1S, then they will both play the alarm. But you can choose the sound and the volume. And to configure a button press, open the home app again and find your mini switch, and you can configure which button press arms or disarms the system. So in this case, I'll choose a single press, and now you want to go and choose your Aqara M1S and then set it to away mode. And whenever I double press the button, I want to turn off the system. So I'll go ahead and choose my Aqara and set the system to off. And now whenever I leave the house and do a single press, it will arm the system to away mode, which runs the away mode settings in the Aqara app. This gives me 15 seconds before auto arming the system. And whenever I get back home and the contact sensor is open while the system is still in away mode, it'll wait 5 seconds for me to double press the mini switch to disarm the system, or the alarm will go off. Let me know how you're using Aqara automations down in the description below. And here are 10 Aqara automation ideas that I think you will like. And I'll see you in the next one.